Hi everyone, good morning. It's Wednesday, nearing 11 a.m. I am here ready to start our Wednesday morning meditation. So if you're here, or when you get here, just send me a little signal, let me know you're showing up. I hope everybody is beginning to feel a sense of peace or some peace as we move through this. I know that this week feels a little more peaceful to me than last week. I know that I've also had to do a lot more of my own inner work, my own spiritual work, meditation, prayer, reading, just to maintain my own energetic field, to stay out of the fear and the anxiety. I don't see anyone yet, so we'll wait a couple minutes to start. The cats are all here. They're ready. So anyway, because we cannot go into the outside world and commune with each other and go to our usual, hi Susie, go to our usual restaurants and bars and dance classes and yoga classes and all of that, we're really forced to kind of go inward more and realize that our inner world is just as vast as the outer world, that what's within us is infinite. And the deeper we go, the more we learn about our own inner world, our own kind of vast universe within, and how that's connected to what is without. And so I just encourage all of you during this time to really, really cultivate your connection to your inner world, to your inner practices, to begin to realize that it is without limit within, that even though right now we're confined in our homes, we are still limitless beings within, and we have an opportunity to dig deep, to go in and learn about that relationship in this time. So this morning I'm going to do a breath exercise first, so we'll do that together. I'll lead you through it. Then I'll do an inspirational reading, and then we'll go into just our breath-based meditation, which I'll lead you into. So we'll start with the breath exercise. The breath exercise is going to be inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and then start again. You can use numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 if you want. I like to use affirmations as I do my breath. So on a 4 count, you could say, perfect health fills me, perfect peace lives me, divine life lives me. Some affirmation that feels right to you, or you can just use the numbers. If the breath, the counting to 4 is too much, or you feel panicked, like you need a breath, or you can't exhale for that long or can't inhale for that long, don't worry about it. Just do whatever counts you can do, and just keep practicing on your own, because it will get better over time. So I'll lead you into the breath exercise, and we'll do maybe 6 or so rounds. I'll do the first couple with you, and then we'll do 6 or so rounds, and then I'll do our inspirational reading. All right, here we go. So just find a comfortable seat for yourself. I like to sit cross-legged, but you just do what feels best for you. And you're at home, you could even lay down if you want, or I like to sometimes put a little pillow behind my back too. That helps me sit up taller without effort. So just resting your hands in a comfortable position for your body, either face up on your lap or kind of cupped like this down in your lap, something that feels right to you. And then just allow your eyes to close. And just beginning this journey of going inward. So on our next inhale, exhale breath, we will inhale for 4 counts. So you're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and beginning the process again, inhaling, and hold, and exhale, and hold, inhale, and maybe add an affirmation. Perfect health fills me, and hold, and exhale. Perfect health fills me, and hold. Inhale, divine life lives me, and hold. And exhale, divine life lives me. And moving through at your own pace, and if it's difficult to do the 4 count, do 2 or 1 or whatever works for you. We'll do 3 more rounds. And so just moving through this last round at your own pace. And then as you're ready, you can just allow your eyes to open, or you're welcome to remain with your eyes closed while I give our reading for today. So sort of the theme of today is really cultivating that inner the relationship to your inner world, to the vastness of your inner self. So the reading today is from Mark Nepo's book, The Book of Awakenings. One of my faves. I read from it every day. I like it because you can just pick a reading, and they're all short and very impactful. So today's reading is In Our Own Element. A fish cannot drown in water. A bird does not fall in air. Each creature God made must live in its own true nature. Somewhere in the Middle Ages, in a remote part of Germany, this introspective seer came upon the wisdom that living in our own natural element is the surest way to know inner prosperity of health, peace, and joy. Her examples are striking. All we have to do is put the fish in the air and the bird in water to see the dangers of being what we are not. Of course, it is very clear and obvious for both the fish and the bird where they belong. Not so for us humans. Part of the blessing and challenge of being human is that we must discover our own true God-given nature. This is not some noble, abstract quest, but an inner necessity. For only by living in our own element can we thrive without anxiety. And since human beings are the only life form that can drown and still go to work, the only species that can fall from the sky and still fold laundry, it is imperative that we find the vital element that brings us alive. I vividly recall my struggles as a teenager, when my mother wanted me to be a lawyer and my father wanted me to be an architect. Somehow I knew I needed to be a poet. Something in it brought me alive. The only one to understand was my boyhood friend Vic, who in the midst of qualifying strongly for pre-med studies, realized he needed to be a florist. For something in working with the flowers brought him alive. This is not about being a poet or a florist or a doctor or a lawyer or an architect. It is about the true vitality that waits beneath all occupations for us to tap into. If we can discover what we love. If you feel energy and excitement and a sense that life is happening for the first time, you are probably near your God-given. Joy in what we do is not an added feature, it is a sign of deep health. All right, guys, so that's the reading. And so just, again, finding a comfortable seat for you. Palms in a receptive position, and just allow your eyes to close. Beginning the process of going within, of opening our heart and connecting to our inner world, the vastness of who we are inside, that is untouched by outside circumstances, outside thoughts or ways of being. And just beginning to notice your breath. Notice the inhale and the exhale. Notice their length and their quality. Try to just notice without judging or changing. Notice where your breath is in your body. Is it in your chest, in your back, your belly? Where do you feel your breath in your body? And maybe even notice how it feels as it leaves your nostrils or your mouth. And in this meditation, we'll use our breath as an anchor to the present moment. So as we continue to go deeper, you may find that you become aware that you're caught up in thoughts or a story or the future or the past. And the moment you become aware of this, you gently and with loving kindness bring yourself back to your breath, and you continue to do this as many times as you need to, over and over again. So using your breath as an anchor to the present moment, the here and now, all that there is. And we'll begin. Just allowing yourself to fall a little deeper into your own inner world, your inner makings. Your own vastness. And there's a moment at the beginning of a meditation where it may feel busier, it may feel uncomfortable to be still. Just try to breathe through that and continue to anchor yourself with your breath. Just come back to it over and over again. And as thoughts arise, just allow yourself to notice that they're there, and just see if you can let them pass through. Just like a train passing the station. You don't need to get on to every train. Just coming back to your breath over and over again. each breath moving ever more deeply into the vastness, the depth of your own inner world, your inner being, that which is untouched by outside circumstances. Every breath brings you deeper to this place within. Allowing your mind to relax, to let go. Allowing your inner world to expand and your connection to it to grow deeper. Know that this place within you is unwavering. It's solid, it's steady, it's sturdy, and it can withstand any storm. You can rest into this place within any time. So we'll take a nice deep inhale all together. And an easeful exhale out. And do that one more time. Inhale. And easeful exhale out. And then once again, just returning to notice your breath. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice the length of the inhale and the exhale. Notice where your breath sits in your body. And lastly, noticing any shifts in any of those qualities or sensations in a small amount of time. Just noticing anything that's shifted. We'll take one more full breath together. And easily let the air flow out. And then as you're ready, allowing your eyes to open and bringing your vision back into your space. All right, guys, that's our meditation for today. You can take the breath exercise with you if you liked it. Again, if it was too hard to breathe and hold for 4 counts at a time, you can make it 2 or 1, whatever works for you. Thank you guys so much for participating today. I love you, and I will be back tomorrow night at 6:30. So Thursday night at 6:30 for Pilates mat class at the Los Gatos wellness page, Los Gatos Wellness Center page. So 6:30 tomorrow night, Pilates mat class. Hope to see you guys there. All right, bye.